People are rude to pizza delivery guy, the internet gets fired up and helps him out. Today we have an uplifting story to show you about a pizza delivery guy who is working 2 jobs to provide for his family. His name is Jarrid Tansey and a video of him returning a $7 tip to a car dealership went viral. The reason why the video went viral is because the people who called the pizza place to ask Jarrid to return the money were extremely rude to him, and thousands of strangers from the internet decided to do something about it. Their good deeds have changed Jarrid's life into the better. This man is Jarrid Tansey and his story went viral. Jarrid is a hard-working man who is doing everything in his power to provide for his family. He often relies on the tips that he receives for delivering pizzas, and unfortunately, some people decided that he doesn't deserve a $7 tip and made him come back. Jarrid is currently working 2 jobs because his wife had just given birth. Money is not easy to come by, and Jarrid doesn't expect any free handouts. This is why he spends all of his time working instead of relaxing on the couch and watching TV shows. Even though most people would give up after working 2 jobs after a couple of months, Jarrid doesn't have that option. He has a small baby, and since his wife can't work, he doesn't have any other option than to keep delivering pizzas in order to get enough money for groceries. Our story begins when Jarrid's manager calls him to deliver a couple of pizza to a local car dealer shop called F&R Auto Sales. Little did Jarrid know, this pizza delivery would end up changing his life. The city's main roads were filled with traffic on that day, and since Jarrid has been delivering pizzas for a couple of months now, he knew what shortcuts to take in order to arrive faster at the car dealer shop. He was hurrying because he wanted to make a good tip. The total for the pizza delivery was $43, and someone at the front office handed Jarrid a $50 bill without saying anything about the change. Jarrid said thank you and he went on his way. However, this is not where our story ends. When Jarrid got back to the pizza shop, his manager told him that he received a call from someone complaining about him stealing $7. Jarrid couldn't believe what he was hearing. He would never steal from his clients. The manager told Jarrid that he has to go back to the car dealer shop and return the $7. He couldn't believe what he was hearing. He now has to drive all the way back and use his car's gas in order to return a tip. Jarrid walked inside the car dealer shop and handed the money back. What frustrated him the most is that the people were yelling at him, to which Jarrid said, "I gave you your $7 back, the world is better now." Here is where the problems start, because the woman on the right of the picture started getting aggressive with Jarrid. Not just that, but the man in the blue shirt was swearing at Jarrid. "It just doesn't make sense why you'd hand me a bill that you were just gonna have me drive back here to give you back anyway. I'm not mad, I just had to waste my resources coming back here," said Jarrid. Understandably, Jarrid was mad that he was using gas to drive all the way through the city again. The woman looked Jarrid in the eyes and told him, "Out the door before I put my foot in your A. To make things even worse, everyone in the office started laughing at Jarrid. Can you imagine how he felt? Jarrid realized that he shouldn't stay at the car dealer shop anymore, and as he was leaving, the director of the shop "I want him fired," and then saying that he was going to call his manager once again. Fortunately for Jarrid, the video that showed these interactions leaked on the internet. Jarrid didn't know this, but the video would go viral and millions of people would pick his side in the argument. The video went viral and the internet went nuts over it. They couldn't understand how someone can be so petty about $7, and they decided to start a GoFundMe page for Jarrid and his family. Jarrid had no idea that the GoFundMe page was live, and to his surprise, tens of thousands of people started donating $7 each. They wanted to make sure that Jarrid doesn't have to deliver pizza to that car dealer shop again. The GoFundMe page managed to raise a total of $36,000 for Jarrid and his family. Can you believe that? However, this is not the only thing that the internet did for him. The website of the car dealer shop received so many bad reviews from strangers all over the internet that their rating hit 0.5 stars. No one was going to buy cars from that place anymore, and the aggressive woman got fired. Jarrid was in tears when he found out about how much money he was going to get. This is his big break. He can finally buy groceries and pay for rent. If there is something that we can take from this story, then it has to be the fact that we should always respect and appreciate the ones who work hard. We never know what struggles they might be going through. Thank you for watching this fantastic story. Please tap one of the 2 videos on your screen for another amazing wonder stories.